Everybody needs a pen or a pencil. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Everybody needs a pen or pencil. So Kyle, you need a pen or pencil?
I have one in my phone.
Okay, awesome.
I need like
Coming at you.
that hurts. You can have that one. That was mine.
Okay. All right. So this page is for you. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. We're going to work down the page from the top to the bottom, and in between each section, I have another pen if you need it, Kyler. This is a good one too. Okay. As we work down each section, we're going to have a little activity, and each one will be a little competition. All right, and so we'll let the young people start, work our way up. The youngest people will be allowed to participate first, and then we'll work our way up from there. Okay, if anybody else wants to try things. All right, so basically, have you ever seen the show Minute to Win It? Anybody seen that show? Okay, so these are the activities that we're going to do in between are going to be activities like that. So I have a deck of Minute to Win It challenges up here, and I will pick one, and then we'll have two people, or if it's one we have enough parts, we can do more than two people at once, and we'll do more than two people once. Need a sheet? Yes, sir. So if anybody's got friends, I've got like 5 pages left. If you want to call your friends right now and tell them they can come. All right. Well, not that we couldn't make more copies. Okay. So our spiritual discipline for this 6 months is meditations. Okay. So meditation is one part of it and prayer is the other. So we're going to talk today about meditating, and we're going to do a meditation together. We're all going to do a meditation together, but then we're also you're going to do it on your own, sitting right where you're at. Okay? So there are no wrong answers on your paper. Do you need a pen, Carrie?
Yeah.
Okay. There should be I don't know if this one will write or not, but there should be a box in the back. Josh, you got a pen for Carrie?
There you go.
He's usually got pens. All right. So on these little sheets that I have here in front of me, I have meditation questions. Some are about the books and some are about the verses. I'm separating them into piles real quick. Okay. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to meditate on the book of Genesis, the whole book, beginning to end. All right. So I'm going to pull a slip of paper, and then as a group, anybody wants to answer can answer. All right. And then you can write on your paper what you think you should write. So we're filling this box right here, buddy. We're going to write in that box right here now. Okay. What does the name of the book of Genesis tell us about the book? Does anybody know what the word Genesis means? Going once, going twice. Go ahead.
In the beginning?
Close. It means Genesis means beginnings, basically. Okay, beginning or beginnings. Okay. So then you can make a little note in your box, whatever you want about that. The book name is Genesis, and you could just put the word beginnings there if you want. Right? Does the name Genesis, which means beginnings, tell us anything about the book? Say it again. Oh, Ariana, go.
It tells us that it's the story of how the earth began.
Okay, so you could write something about that. Okay, put this onto your paper, you'll be able to write that. And then you collect up the papers and you can keep them in there each time as you go on. You want to try to start folder? Step on here to write on it, and then you can put it in there at the end and you keep it. Don't waste my pen, that's a $2 pen. Okay, some pens are a lot more expensive than that. All right, so anything else? Anybody got anything else on that question? Otherwise, we're moving on. Okay, scrambling the book questions. We will not answer all the same questions on each one because they're scrambled. Okay. Okay, what is one random fact that I know from this book? So tell me something that you know from the book of Genesis. Go. Okay, so that would be an example. God created the heavens and the earth. You don't have to put that on your paper. What else do you have? Should be more, right? What else happened in the book of Genesis? Adam and Eve, what? They were made, sinned against God. right? So the fall happened. So you can put that in there. Who were Adam and Eve's first sons?
Abel.
Yep, Abel and Cain, right? And what did Abel do to Cain? No, Cain killed Abel, dude. But you were with me. You're tracking. Right. What's that? Kind of showed him up. That's probably true, yeah. Yeah, so they both sacrificed to God. Abel gave a sacrifice that was a little more near and dear to what God was looking for. And Cain got really mad about it and killed his brother. First murder. Cain killed Abel. Anything else in the book of Genesis? It's a long book. Lots in there. What other stories in the book? Kyler, what else is in the book of Genesis? Can you think? In the first book of the Bible, what else might be in there? Go ahead, Ariana.
The story of Noah's Ark.
That's right. Genesis 8 is the story of Noah's Ark. So after all that happened, they all started sinning. And it got to the point where pretty much everybody on the planet was sinning. It was not doing what God wanted them to do, right? And so then God saw that only Noah was righteous. Then God said, I'm going to save you, and I'm going to save your wife. I'm going to save your sons. I'm going to save their wives, and that's it. Everybody else is going to get it. Flood the whole planet, wipe them out. So he said, build an ark, which is really like a giant rectangular box. It's really not even a boat, per se. And they did. You can see a mock-up of the ark in the exact size in the creation. It's called Ark Encounter down in Kentucky. Right? So you can write any of those things we just wrote. You can do more. Later is the story of Abraham. If you know something about him, you can write something on there about Abraham. Right? There's a bunch more in there. Jacob's ladder. He saw the angels going to and from heaven. That's in there. Esau and Jacob, they were brothers. They were born real close together. Esau was just a little bit older. And in the end, Jacob stole his birthright and his blessing. You write any of those things in that box. Okay, we're going to do one more random question about the book. Okay? All right, this one's a funny one. What color or temperature or activity comes to mind when you think about this book? When you think about the book Genesis, what color or temperature or activity comes to mind? And probably a lot of people would have different answers, right? So Natalie, when you think of the book of Genesis, what color do you think of? Green. That's the color I thought of too. What about you, Kyler? Blue? Yeah, that's a lot of blue, isn't it? Yep, go ahead.
I think of green, red, and blue.
That's a lot. So you could write those down. So this is how meditation works. You ask questions about what you're thinking about. So we're doing it all together. It's a group meditation, but you would do this by yourself. And you can write the questions down that you like, and you can randomly draw them, or you can just think of them at the time. And then now when you're meditating, you don't actually have to write anything down, right? It becomes study when you start writing stuff down. So we are doing a Bible study on meditation, so we are writing things down, but you would not have to do that. You would just think about it, like, oh man, what temperature does the book of Genesis feel like to me? Anybody think of one that jumps in your head? Go ahead.
Like hot.
Okay.
I don't know why it's hot.
It jumps in your head hot, okay? Like just hot like hot outside, or hot like the sun? Or hot like a fire?
Like the sun.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So that's it on the book of Genesis. We're going to do a little activity. So who's the youngest person in the room? No, definitely not Kashan. All right. So Kyler. Who's the next youngest after Kyler? What grade are you in now? Sixth? Sixth. Say you're both in sixth. What grade are you in? All right. You're up here with Kyler. Come on. All right, now if I draw one that can do more than two people, we'll do more than two people, but okay, it is one that we can do more, okay? All right, put your folders down. This is an up activity. We're getting up out of our seats for this. Okay, stand up. All right, I can do plenty of people. Who all wants to play? I can do 12 people maximum. If you want to play. All right, stand up. Okay, put your folder down. You're going to want your hands free.
What are you doing with this?
Come on, Mike. Come on. I can do up to 12 people. Okay, everybody get, yes. I didn't know there was a color preference. Next time, close your eyes, you won't see the color.
I want white, orange.
White orange. Okay, white orange.
Doesn't take on the
White orange.
chocolate orange pop rock.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. When I say go, you're going to put the ping pong ball between your knees like this. Okay? And you have to hold it. And then you're going to go out this room, leave this room, and touch either door of the multipurpose room and be the first one back here. Okay? Just spread out. Give yourself some room. You can touch either door of the multipurpose room. If you drop it, you have to stop, get the ball back, and go back to the spot that you dropped it at and start again. You don't come back here. Don't come back here. Just wherever you dropped it at, you come back to that spot. Okay?
Wait, can I go again?
All right. Remember, there's a whole nother door that goes where you want to go, too, so you don't all have to go the same door. Spread out. The more spread out you are, the less likely you are to interfere with each other. On your mark. Touch the door of the multipurpose room across the hallway and come back to me. Set, go. Oh, now you got to find it. Hurry up. Kyler's got his wedged in there. Haley hasn't even made it out of the room yet.
She had a strong start.
She had a very strong start. Oh, here comes River. Oh, there it fell. Okay, I got first place. I got second place. I got third place. All right, come on, don't give up. Finish the race. All right. Okay, I'll take the ping pong balls back for now. We might use them again.
You be a good penguin mother.
Return the ball.
I'm so close.
Just put it in the box.
That was good.
Okay. All right. Now we're going over. Get your papers back. We're going over to the right to the book of Psalms. Okay? The book of Psalms. And we're going to randomly draw a question. We may or may not get the same questions. Okay? They're different questions. I didn't give you a paper. I'm so sorry. I slacked off my paper. Sorry. I didn't write anything on my paper yet either. So, but other people got stuff. Okay. All right, I'm randomly picking a question. All right, this is about the book of Psalms, okay? How many letters are in the name of the book of Psalms? And how far from the front of the Bible is it? And how far from the back of the Bible is it? So somebody said 7, Psalms, 6. Psalm 6. And then how far from the front of the Bible is the book of Psalms? And how far from the back is it? It's in the middle, right? So without getting any numbers, it's in the middle. You could count if you wanted to count. You could just put it's in the middle. By the way, if you take most Bibles, if they don't have a lot of notes and stuff, you hold the Bible and you split it down the middle, you'll be in the book of Psalms. If you have a lot of notes in the back of the Bible, you might be. See, which way would that push it? A lot of notes back here would push it toward Proverbs. You might be in Proverbs. Okay? So then you would just think about that. Think about how many letters there are. Think about where it's located in the book, right, in the Bible. Okay, we got one that we repeated. So what color, temperature, or activity comes to mind when you think about this book? Say again. Pink. Josh said pink comes to mind. You're supposed to be writing these things down, Kyler. If your paper is complete at the end, you have a chance to win a prize, so you might want to pay attention. Bonus points. Okay? So I got pink. Anybody got a temperature that goes with Psalms? Go ahead.
Like, just a tiny bit chilly, basically.
Just a tiny bit chilly.
Like
Mike said cold, fall weather. Okay. So you just write down what you think. It's your ideas, your thoughts. And that's the way meditation works. It's always what you think of it. God is like you're communicating back and forth with God in prayer. But when you're meditating, you're working with what you already know. Right? So notice, by the way, if you would look up on the internet, you'd Google it, you'd say, how far from the front of the Bible is Psalms? How far from the back of the Bible is Psalms? And you'd write that down. That's not meditation. You didn't meditate. You researched it. Right? If you bust out your Bible, for example, and you count, and all you use your Bible, then I would say that's probably okay. All right? That's probably still meditation. Okay. Did anybody have a verb that comes to mind when they think of the book of Psalms? Say again. Somebody say something. A verb, like an action word. What do you do when you think of Psalms? I have two that come to mind immediately. Singing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Lots of the Psalms actually are songs from the Old Temple. That's what lots of them are.
Mine was reading.
Reading. Yeah, reading is good too. The other one is prayers, because to pray, a lot of the Psalms are prayers. Okay. Now we've only got one more on Psalms. Already one more. Okay. All right. So this one's a little fun. It says, find a random verse in this book, and then consider the 4 longest and the 4 shortest words. four shortest other words. Okay, so I'll do it. All right. So remember, I told you if you open your Bible right to the middle, let's see if it works. Oh nope, I'm in Job. Okay. All right, now I'm in Psalms. Okay. All right. So I chose completely at random Psalm 73:1. Psalm 73:1 said, "God is indeed good to Israel, to the pure in heart." That's what Psalm 73:1 says. So the longest words in this are indeed. That's 6 letters. You write that down. Israel is also 6 letters. And there's only one word that has 5, and it's heart. So you would have indeed, Israel, and heart. That's the 3 longest words. And now we're down to 4 letters. So 4 letters are 2 words that tie. Good and pure. Ooh, that's neat. So you could write either or both of those down if you want. So we have, the verse again was, God is indeed good to Israel, to the pure in heart. And the longest words were indeed, Israel, heart, good, and pure. And the shortest words, there's no A's. So then we get is, to, T-O, there's 2 of them, T-O twice, and in. Is, to, in. Now, you know what's really interesting about it? If you can remember all those words, you have almost the whole verse. Indeed, good, Israel, pure, heart. Is, to, in. And then the only other words left in the whole verse are God and the. Okay? And we're meditating. Okay? And we're done with the book of Psalms already. Next activity. Let's see what we get. Okay, we've got ball in cup. Starting with the youngest people in the room. Who wants to play? You playing?
What is ball and cup?
Are you playing or not? You'll get the rules if you say yes. Otherwise, you'll be a spectator.
I don't have the rules.
You don't need the rules until I explain the rules. Do you want to play? Come on. Okay? All right, I can do 3 pairs. All right, I'll take the 2 of you, and I got one from you. Come. I need somebody to be her partner. Come on. Hannah, I choose you. You have been chosen. Like in Pokemon. You are my favorite Pokemon of the moment.
My brother has like 1,000 Pokemon cards.
Okay, come on up here.
This is my
Okay,
one.
go stand over there with the partner.
Yeah, look at this.
Here, take this with you.
Now you gotta go Hannah.
You guys
I
need
love
this.
those. You're so good at together.
You guys need this.
Put that away. Tyler, put that away.
Josh, you have a lot of pens.
Okay, here's what you have to do. Okay, you're going to take the ping pong ball. One person has the cup and the other person has the ping pong ball. The person with the ball bounces the ball. The person with the cup catches the ball.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. You have to do it 5 times, then switch the cup to the other person and do it 5 times. The first one to complete the challenge, that team wins. So you go 5 bounces, it has to be caught. And if you miss it, you gotta keep going so you get 5 times in the cup. Okay? And then switch the cup to the other person and do 5 times. You ready? On your mark.
Whoa.
Get set. Go. Try again. Wow, harder than it looks. Yeah. Yeah. Good hang of it. One team has 4. One team has 5. It's a race. Oh, 2 teams switch. Nice. Now you're rocking. Oh, it got away. It got away. Hurry. Ready, switch. All right, you got this. 1. Woo, it's going to be close. 2. Oh, it's going to be close. We're going to catch up. We're going to get 3. Oh, what is it going to be? 4. Oh, it's going to be these guys. Oh, drag it. And the other thing is, come on. Well done. These guys were down. At one point they had 0, and you had 4 at one point. And they got like boom. Nicely done. Okay, tournament. That was fun.
That was good.
Wow, you guys really rocked. Hold it out. Nicely done. Okay, now we're going to do the book of Malachi. Now this is a little less known, right? We don't know this book quite as well. Would you say that's true?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know? Well, you should be learning the Bible. That's why you're in church. That's one of the reasons why you're in this room, so you can pick these things up. Okay? All right, so here we go. The book of Malachi. The question is, where in God's story does this book fit? Aha, it's a tricky one if we don't know this book very well, right? Does anybody know? Does anybody know where it occurs in the Bible? That'll help you out a little bit. It's a prophet. Malachi's a prophet, right? Yep, so it's the last book of the Old Testament, Malachi is. And then the next book after it, because you start the New Testament, the first book in the New Testament is what? Ariana? First book in the New Testament is?
Matthew.
Matthew, all right? So it goes Malachi, then Matthew. And I just know, because I've looked at it before, there's a 400-year gap between the book of Malachi and the book of Matthew. Okay? Now, everything that happened in the Old Testament happened before that. Okay? So the book of Malachi comes after everything that's in the Old Testament and before everything in the New Testament. So that's your answer. Okay, so where in God's story does it happen? Well, it's the last big thing that happens before Jesus is born. Right? Anybody else want to add anything to that? Any other thoughts you might have? Malachi does prophecy about the birth of Christ. It tells that it's going to happen. And then there are no more prophets until the lifetime of Jesus. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, the first part of this is super easy. Who wrote it and why? Who wrote it?
Jeremiah.
No. Go ahead.
Malachi.
Malachi, right.
It's because he was a prophet.
Okay, yeah, you could put that. That would be a true answer, right?
Malachi. Okay, the name of the book is Malachi,
And Malachi wrote it. So who wrote it? Malachi. Okay. So Malachi wrote the book, or did the preaching that's included in the book, because the people were in sin. He was calling them back to righteousness. He was calling them back to be right. And the book is a lot about that. They were robbing God the tithes and offerings. They were mistreating their wives. They were marrying people they weren't supposed to. They were doing a lot of bad things, worshiping false gods. And Malachi was telling them, don't do that, because God's going to send a judge, a proper right judge, and we're going to pay for it. Okay? All right, one more. Randomly, not even looking. What does the name of the book tell us about the book? Oh, that was an easy one. So we already know. Go ahead.
Who wrote it?
It tells us who wrote it. That's right. Very good. Nicely done, Kyler. Okay, that was an easy one. Okay, that was so easy. We're going to go right on to the book of Judges, and then we'll do a game after that. Yep. We're going really fast. So we'll do the book of Judges, and then we'll do a game. The last three are going to be a little longer. So, all right. Book of Judges. Okay, so now do you know any more about this one than you did about Malachi? We've been those of you who've been in here on Sundays, everything we've been doing has been in the book of Judges since we got back to it after Christmas. Randomly picking one. Okay, what color, temperature, or activity, pick a verb, comes to mind when you think about this book? Mahogany, white, orange. Okay. All right. How about a verb? By the way, to judge is a verb. So, Judging, yeah. Go ahead. Yep, there you go. Anything else? The only thing that comes to mind with verb that comes to mind for me when I think of Judges is fight. The book of Judges has a lot of fighting in it.
Yeah.
Most of the judges were military leaders. Who's the most famous judge? Just out of curiosity. Anybody think of one? Talk about it in the Bible, dude. Josh said Gideon or Samson. You know Samson, right? Everybody's heard the name Samson. So Samson is probably one of the most famous. Gideon's very, very famous. Gideon had an army of 20,000 men, and God whittled it down to 300. That's the guy we're studying right now on Sundays, Gideon. In fact, this coming Sunday, he's going to die. It'll be the end of him. Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's in the Bible, so really no surprise. Hot?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, write it down. Okay, here we go. Find a random verse in this book and consider the 4 longest and the 4 shortest words. Okay, here we go. Judges. Judges 3. Okay, it says in Judges 3:1, these are the nations the Lord left
in order to test Israel, since the Israelites had fought none of these in any of the wars with Canaan. That's a pretty long verse. Okay. So Israelites is the longest word. I-S-R-A-E-L, like Israel. I-S-R-A-E-L. Ites. I-T-E-S. Israelites. Okay. And then nations. N-A-T-I-O-N-S. And then we have a tie between Israel, Canaan, and fought. All of those are 6 letters. You can pick any one you want. Or 2, actually. Any 2 of those you want. Or you can write them all down if you want. Be an overachiever. Israel, Israel fought, F-O-U-G-H-T, and Canaan, C-A-N-A-A-N. Okay? And then the shortest words, not a lot of really short words. We've got in, I-N, to, T-O, of, O-F, and we have 2 of those. There's 2 ofs, and 1 in. Okay? So again, you wouldn't necessarily normally have to write anything down if you were meditating on that verse. You'd just think about what we just said. And if you think about the word Israelites, well, that should mean to you that's God's people. The nation Israel, that's what they're called, and they're Israelites because they're of that nation, right? The nations, that means there's multiple countries. Right? They fought. There's my verb in the past tense, but there it is. Right? So you just think about what those things mean. All right? And we've got 1 left. I'm not looking. Some of these we haven't even seen yet. Let's see that this. Ooh, is it? Okay. What is a conflict in the book? If you were paying attention, I just gave it to you in the verse. It was in the verse. What is a conflict in the verse? Samson. Okay. Josh said Samson and the Philistines. That comes to mind for him. Yeah, Samson beat the snot out of the Philistines. God gave him warrior powers and kicked their butt. Samson and Delilah, that's a different kind of conflict. But yes, that is a conflict. That's right. Delilah was basically his love interest, or he was passionate about her, and she eventually tricked him. She tried really hard for a while and failed, and then she eventually tricked him into telling that if his hair was cut, he would lose his strength. That's the story of Samson. Anybody else have a different conflict in the book of Judges that you might want to write down? In this sermon that we just had this last Sunday, Gideon collected earrings from the people that they had defeated, which were the Ishmaelites. You don't have to remember that, but because he collected the earrings and made an ephod, then his whole family went into idolatry. So that's a conflict. Okay. You might have others. Somebody trying to be king. That happened a couple of times. Okay, that's the book of Judges. We're going to play a game. Let's see what we get. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see. How many cups do we have?
A lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plenty of cups. As many people want to play. Probably it's like I got 12. I think. Okay. Who wants to play? Come get a cup. Cup.
Just
Bailey coming at you. Anybody else? Nice try. So the trick is you're not allowed to drop the cup. Oh, you did. Sorry. Anybody else? All right, here we go. You're going to lie down on the floor. Find space. Find space, lie down on the floor. You're going to balance the cup on your forehead. Either way, however you want.
Kyle, he has his forehead.
You're going to, that's not nice. You're going to, listen, it doesn't matter. You're going to do 5 sit-ups without dropping the cup. If you drop the cup, start over on that particular sit-up. It's not my problem. It must be doable, otherwise it wouldn't be in the game. Okay? You know how? The question is whether you can do them without dropping the cup. That's the question, right? Everyone plays at the same time. First one to get 5 sit-ups wins.
Without the cup falling.
Thank Hang on. We're adding a player. There's a way. There's a way. There's a way. There's a way.
Nothing says we can't hold it up.
Yeah, you cannot. Balancing the cup says you can't hold it. Ready, set, go. She's got one. Mike's got none. Start over. I've got two. Somebody's got two. Oh, Ariana's got one.
That's two.
That's two. Sorry. Oh, look, she's got this going on up here. Look at this. How many you got, Haley? It's going to be close. Oh, she beat you by half a second. Who's the next person? Who's the next person?
She got it.
You got it?
I got it. He got it.
I figured it out. Rivers got it now. Everybody's got it now. You get it, Kyler? No? Okay. All right. Bring the cups back to the front. It's all right. It's all right. It's all fun. Bring them up here.
Five right when you said we're done.
Yeah, I totally bounced it all.
I got it last minute.
That was good.
All right.
I got it last minute.
That was good.
Okay. It's all fun.
Well,
I don't want to do the wrong ones though.
All right. So now we're going to look at verses. Okay. So our first verse is Psalm 1:2. Psalm 1, verse 2.
My forehead wasn't big enough to.
Psalm 1, verse 2. Okay. It said, instead, his delight is in the Lord's instruction, and he meditates on it day and night. I'll read it again. It says, instead, his delight. So this is the person who follows God, basically, the person who believes in the Lord. His delight is in the Lord's instruction, and he meditates on it day and night. That's the verse, okay? Now, we got different questions for the verses. Also, some of the questions are artistic. Yes. Instead, his delight is in the Lord's instruction, and he meditates on it day and night. Which you know why I chose that verse now, don't you?
Yes.
Because it's a verse about meditating. That's why. I got one. You will run out of space if you write large and fill that box up. All right, here we go. Okay. What does... You can pick something of what we're talking about, write it down. It goes right here in this box. Okay, but I'm going to give you what to write right now. Okay, what does this verse say about God? What does the verse say about God? Okay?
God gives instructions.
That's true, it does say that. Okay, so you could write that. Well, or if you're meditating, you could think that, right? It says that God gives instructions. What else does it say? Anything else? Okay, we're going to go to the next one. Da-da. Is there a body part mentioned in this verse? I'll read the verse again. Instead, his delight is in the Lord's instruction, and he meditates on it day and night.
No.
Nervous system.
Okay, he says nervous system, that's a body part. The brain, I agree completely. The brain, that's a body part. Okay, going on. What is the big idea?
Meditation.
Mike says meditation. I tend to agree. I also think there's something in there about desire, like what you want, like delighting in and meditating on the word. So it's like, it's good stuff. Two more, and we'll move on. Well, then we'll play a game. In this verse, who is talking to who? Is it to who or to whom? Who is talking to whom? In this verse. So we have the person talking is the psalmist, right? That's who's writing it. We don't for sure know who wrote it.
Is it talking to us?
I think so. Say it again. God is talking. I agree. Yeah, you can put that. I think both those things are true. Good. And that's how meditation is done. One left. Last one on this verse, then a game. When you read this verse, is there a happy or a sad feeling? Do you get a happy feeling or a sad feeling?
Happy because of the word delight and meditate. And the way they write this out.
Okay. And I think it would be if you love God and you're delighting in His Word and you're meditating on His Word, then yeah, I think it would be happy.
But if you don't love God, maybe not. Or if you say you love God, but you're not actually delighting in His Word or meditating on His Word, then that seems kind of sad. Right? Okay, that was all of those. Let's see what we've got here in the game stack. Okay. All right. How many dice do we have? I've got 10 dice. I can have 10 players. Come get it. If you're playing, come get one dice. They're all red and blue.
Hurry up. I want to play.
Ariana
He's my best. He just said I'm the best.
Does everyone have a dice spread out? You playing, Kyler? Taking a break? Okay. Okay, you're going to lie down on the floor. Oops.
Again.
Again with the on the floor thing. All right. You're going to balance the die on your forehead again, like the cup. Down on the floor, balance it on your forehead. Okay? Nope. And then you need to stand up, completely up, without the die falling. If it falls, you have to start over. You have 1 minute to succeed.
Okay.
Balance on your foot.
Yeah, anywhere, forehead, crown of your head, whatever.
I'm ready.
Wait a second.
It says forehead specifically. On your mark. Get set. Go. You have 1 minute.
Come on, man.
Nope. Start over. Up. Aria's up. You got it. Anybody else? There it is. Look at that. It's doable. Oh, River's still trying.
She's been up.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Move up behind you.
Right here. Okay. Got about 20 seconds left. 20 to 30 seconds.
I did it.
You can do it, River. No, you can't do it. Not that time, anyway. Don't lose my dice.
I told him.
Ready?
I just realized only
Don't
God
shake your
players
head.
found.
Oh yeah, you got that.
No.
10,
Look.
9, 8, 7. It's like, I will not give up.
Just
5,
keep looking up. I refuse
4, it's going to be close. Good shot. 3, 2. Oh. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, put the dice in the cup and find that one that rolled over there.
Good effort, River.
Aria was the fastest stander upper. I only have 6. I need 4 more dice. Should be 4 more dice somewhere.
For my lip.
All right, we didn't use them all. So it should be 1 more dice. 1 more. Got it? Thank you, sir. Very good.
Got it?
Thank you, sir. Very good.
Okay, we're still missing
Oh
one.
yeah,
I think we got it now.
We got it?
I got it.
Yes, we have them all. Okay, that was fun. All right, Psalm 77:12. Psalm 77:12. I forgot to get a video that time. Oh, that's all right. Psalm 77:12. Psalm 77:12 says, I will reflect on all you have done and meditate on your actions. I will reflect on all you have done and meditate on your actions. Now, here's a question for you, Kyler. See if you know the answer to this question. When I read this verse, I says, I will reflect on all you have done and meditate on your actions. Both the you and the your are capitalized. Why do you think that might be? Any idea? Want to phone a friend? You want to pick somebody to guess? No, you don't want to? Okay. Ariana, go ahead.
Because it's talking about a person, it's talking about us.
It's not talking about us. If it was talking about us, it would not be capitalized. When I say I love you, I don't capitalize the Y unless I'm capitalizing it like all caps or something. So who? Go ahead. Capital pronouns refer to God, right? So the you and the your in this verse are talking about God. So it says, I will reflect on all you, that's God, have done, and meditate on your, that's God, actions. All right? So we're going to meditate on all that God has done and his actions. And then we're going to look at the verses, meditation words here. Shuffling them back in, randomizing. And the question is, this is an activity, okay? On your paper, draw a pair of shoes looking at a cross. Draw a pair, on your paper, anywhere you want, draw a pair of shoes looking at a cross.
we have to draw the cross on the paper too?
I would. I think so. Otherwise, how would you know what they're looking at?
Does it say it has to be a specific kind of shoe? Because I'm kind
Nope.
of drawing high heels.
Well, that's your thing, I guess.
Because I'm drawing high heels.
This paper does not say, I think my original notes said running shoes, but it doesn't matter. Shoes are shoes. Shoes looking at a cross. About 10 more seconds on your shoes looking at a cross. Now here's one of the beautiful things. About 5 more seconds. A sketch, a drawing, a cartoon, painting, anything that you can make a picture of what's in your head are great tools to use for meditation. Actually, I could argue, and I think a lot of psychologists and sociologists would actually agree with me, that when people get a lot of benefit out of doing arts and crafts, one of the reasons, that not the only reason, but one of the reasons that they get a lot of benefit out of it is because it is very similar to meditation, right? You can, while you're doing your arts and crafts, focus on with the other part of your mind that's not necessarily you're thinking about whatever, or you can choose to think about nothing else and just think about your arts and crafts. Both of those things are really good for your mind. So a lot of arts and crafts are used in meditation and psychology and sociology and counseling and stuff like that. So that sketch you just did probably says a lot to you about the fact that we're running toward God, focusing on God, that kind of thing. All right, now we're going to, we got another drawing one. Oh, that's fun. Okay, now you're going to draw a thought bubble with a lightning bolt. You know what a thought bubble is? That's like in the cartoons. A thought bubble with a lightning bolt. That, like the Flash has. Thought bubble with a lightning bolt.
Bubble? Yeah.
Yeah, like a thought bubble, like from a cartoon where they put the words.
Oh, okay.
I actually did it above the person.
That's fine. Thought bubble with a lightning bolt. We have one activity left that we got to get through at the end, so don't forget. All right, we need 2 more on this verse yet. The next meditation question on this verse is, what is the big idea of this verse? What is the big idea? The reference was Psalm 77:12, and it says, I will reflect on all you have done and meditate on your actions, talking about what God has done and his actions. So what's the big idea? Okay, he says drawing inspiration from God's, did you say word or work? Either way works, yeah. So drawing inspiration, he said drawing inspiration from God's word or work. And we also have another thought on what the big idea of this verse is to them, to you. I'll tell you, when I looked at it, one of the things that struck me was that it's about what God has done. So a lot of people in the world, it's all about what they read. It's not necessarily really wrong with that, because this is really important stuff that you read in here. But 1 John 1:3, I'll get you in a second. 1 John 1:3 says, we proclaim what we have seen and heard, right? So what have we seen and heard? We have seen and heard what God has done, not just what his word says, but also what he has done. So that's pretty important to me. Go ahead.
Could it be drawing how you feel too?
Yes, drawing how you feel from what you know about God, from, yes, yeah, what you've seen and heard. Yep, absolutely. I agree with that. So, and again, these are your meditations. So one of the beauties of this is no 2 people will ever meditate the same as long as they actually do it for a minute and take it seriously. No one's going to come. Your identical twin, born at the, in the same 60 seconds you were, would still not have the same answers as you. Your meditations are important. One left. All right. How many words are in this verse? Verbs, nouns, and commands. Okay, that's a doozy. Okay, so words. 7, 12. There are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 13 words. So you can write down 13 words. Notice that if you use a different translation, that number may not be exactly the same, right? They do vary a little bit. Okay. Now verbs. So the verbs are reflect. And to reflect on something is to think about it, right? Or like I like what Nancy said, draw your feelings from it, or draw what you think about it. I will reflect. Done, D-O-N-E, is a verb. It just means he did it, past tense. And meditate are all verbs. Those are verbs. Or reflect, done, meditate. Okay? All right, and then the nouns. So I is not a noun, I is a pronoun. Okay? Or reflect on all you have done and meditate on your actions. So if I have my words, my English correct, actions is the only noun. I will reflect on all you have done and meditate on your actions. That sound right to you, Josh?
Your translation? Sure.
Yes. Okay. Sounds good. And then commands, I don't really think that there is a command there, although you could draw from it that you should reflect, right? That you should reflect and meditate. Do we have one left, or was that the last one? Well, one left. Last one. Randomly picking. Okay. If I do this thing, if I do what's in here, what will happen? What will happen if I do what the verse is saying? What do you think? Go ahead.
Good things will come to you.
Okay, that'd be a great answer. What else?
Could learn a lot.
Could learn a lot. Yeah, you grow as a person, learn and grow. Say it again. Yeah, you would be listening to God. That's good. In fact, I think that these are two essential things to listen to God. And sometimes people miss them. Anything else? Well, all those sounded like good things. I don't think there are any bad things, right? Okay. We need a game, and then we have one verse left. Almost there. Okay. Okay. We only need 2 people this time, starting with the youngest. River's in.
We don't have to.
Now, who's the other person? You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay. When's your birthday?
May.
May. When's your birthday?
I'm probably the oldest 6
May what?
But what year were they? 25th.
2016,
I'm 2014.
2014,
And I thought you were
2014.
2013.
And hers is the 3rd, and hers is and you're definitely the oldest, and hers is the 25th, so you're the next youngest. You want to play? All right, come up here. Okay. All right. So you need a spoon. Oh, guess what? I have one extra. Come on, you can play. I got one extra.
What is this gonna be? Oh, you're gonna put the ball and bounce. Oh yeah, isn't this for putting in your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's why there's not here. There's still a spoon in there. We gotta
No,
have
but
to
there's not
balance the
enough
ball
ice.
on the spoon. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, the dice?
Okay. I'm going to give each of you 3 dice.
Oh boy. That's not heavy.
Hold them in your hand.
Heavy.
Nope, not on there. You hold them in your hand to start
Why
with.
is so heavy?
Okay. 3.
Oh, I know what we're gonna do.
Okay, I gotta
You
find
have
it.
to put the dice and you have to put like this, and then you have to have that
Okay.
pop.
Ah!
That
That sucked. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Thank you, Terry. When I say go, you're going to balance the dice one on top of the other. You can't start with them in the spoon. They have to start in your hand. On the spoon, with the spoon in your mouth. Okay? You have to complete one lap around the room and back to this spot. You can go either direction. Just be careful, don't bump each other. It'll be like that, but in the spoon. So you got to put it in the spoon in your mouth, then put the dice on it. Not yet. You got the right idea, but you can't do it yet. Okay? And then you go one lap around and come back to this spot. You have 1 minute to succeed. The first one who succeeds wins. You can't start with them stacked. You have to start with them in your hand. Sorry. Stacking is part of the minute. On your mark. Get set. Go. They're stacking. Still stacking.
Oh!
Oh.
You stacked it and then you went.
Well, she got one whole step in.
Or the entire room?
Around the back and back up the other aisle.
The entire room you have to go around. Right. You have to go inside the room. Right? This is not possible. This food is round.
I didn't invent the game. Still got 40 seconds. If there's any indicator, I'll bet you
when you'll figure out the next. Oh, she's got it. Oh, she had it. She got 3 whole steps in. Ariana's making progress. That's what Ariana said right before she figured it out. So I think you got it. You must be really close. You got it. Take your time. Take your time. Nice.
Actually, no.
Nice. Oh. She's halfway. She's halfway. She survived the Josh barrier. And oh, you're about to be passed, Ariana. She's going to pass you on the right. Oh, no, she's not going to pass you. She dropped the dice.
Yes, 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 She's dropping the dice. Is Josh? You're gonna win. You're so close. No. Where am I? Nana. Nana, she's going faster.
She's just slowing you down because you're just like, oh, look, it's going to be a race to the finish. There will be no wrestling. There will be no wrestling alone. If she doesn't drop it, oh, no talking with the spoon in your mouth. This is super hard. Well done. You both did great.
Yeah, but the item's not big enough to pass us, so what's the point? I will give myself a race.
She passed you when you dropped the dice. So once she passed you, if she didn't drop the dice, she was probably going to finish first. All right.
Oh, yeah. That's my point. I think
Yes.
I'll try. You're going to take it back when I put my mouth?
Yes, I am. I'm going to wash them. We will not play another game that requires you to put your spoon in your mouth tonight. Guarantee that.
There still is another.
Yeah, so if one, we could do just one person.
That's cheated.
Hebrews 12:3. They both did awesome.
That one. That way.
Being overly competitive in life is never beneficial, trust me.
Then tell that to Josh. He cheated.
He was just playing. All right. Hebrews 12:3, our last one then. Okay, Hebrews 12:3 says this. It says, "For consider him who endured such hostility from sinners against himself, so that you won't grow weary and lose heart." For consider him who endured such hostility from sinners against himself. The himself and him are both capitalized. So what's that tell us, Kyler? What do you think? If they're both capitals, then
Did God?
yes, talking about God. In this case, specifically Jesus. For consider him who endured such hostility from sinners against himself, so that you won't grow weary and lose heart. That's the verse. Okay? Endured such hostility. Let me look it up again, aren't you? Who endured such hostility from sinners against himself, so that you won't grow weary and lose heart. So we're considering so that we won't grow weary and lose heart. Okay? All right, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Draw a heart with a Bible in it. Somewhere on your paper, draw a heart with a Bible in it.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. A heart with the Bible in it. Kashawn, give her her paper. Dork. Five seconds. Okay. So in this verse, a heart with a Bible in it. We're pretty much done drawing it now, but you can finish it up while we do the next one. Okay. What is one picture word in this verse? Okay, so let's see. For consider him who endured such hostility from sinners against himself, so that you won't grow weary and lose heart. So what's a picture word? Heart. Okay? Heart is definitely a picture word.
I have a heart.
Hostility is also a picture word. Hostility is like when people do things that really hurt you. Hostility. You know what they're talking about with hostility against Jesus, right? And people, ultimately, the worst of it is he was crucified. But he was beaten. They yelled at him. They mocked him. They dressed him in a purple robe and a crown of thorns. Whacked him with a rod. They did all those things. Mm-hmm.
And even before that, they went around saying bad things about him and said that he was doing stuff by the power of the devil instead of by God and stuff like that. There was a lot of hostility toward him. Any other picture words in there that you like? Otherwise, we're moving on. We got 4 left. Okay. What does this verse say about God? Okay. God endured. Something, isn't it? He didn't have to do that. God didn't have to endure anything. I mean, that's how he paid for sins, but other than that, he had nothing to endure. He could make anything, destroy anything, have anything he wants. He endured. What else? Does it say anything else about God? What does it say God might do in our lives? Does it say that God might allow us to go through some things? To endure some things ourselves? It does, right? And it says that if we consider what he did for us, we won't grow weary, which means God, if we consider, God will give us strength. God will keep us going. That's pretty good stuff. 3 more, right? No, 2 more. If I do this, what happens? Oh, well, I kind of gave you that one just now, didn't I? So, if we consider that, what Jesus went through, then we will not grow weary or quit. We'll keep going. God will make us able to keep going. Anything else? Last one on this verse. When should I do this? Arya says all the time. I mean, that's a good answer. Kind of hard to do that all the time. But it would be ideally all the time. I think that's a good answer. So when should you do it? If not all the time, when should you for sure do it? Okay? When you have the time, or I would say since meditation is a spiritual discipline, when you make the time, right? And I think we should make the time. So when you have the time or make the time. Last game, last chance to play and make fun. Let's see what we got here. Can't do that one right now. Okay. You go first. We'll let a couple people try. River's going to go first because she's the youngest. I dropped the microphone.
I thought Kyla was the youngest.
Oh, actually, Kyler's youngest. You want to go first, Kyler? He doesn't want to do it. Okay. All right, River, you're up. Here's your ball.
What are you doing?
Okay. When I say go, it says you're going to bounce one ball into each of the cups. Okay?
Thank you.
You have 1 minute to successfully bounce one ball into each of the cups. I'll stand back here and catch the balls for you. Like this. That'll help you a little bit. On your mark. Here, you want to video it?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you talking?
Hurry up.
Do you have to bounce it?
Yep, it has to bounce off the floor and into the cups.
Get it, River.
Go.
It's not my bouncing.
Oh, try again. Oh, that was so close. One. Got one. Two.
Sit down.
No, you got a bonus.
Can't throw it. And it didn't even go in.
Oh, it's the wrong cup.
Oh, it can still go in that cup. Oh, please.
Need 4 more.
How long has he got? A minute?
She has.
That's what I said. He needs 3 more. How long
She's
she's
3
got?
more. She's got about 30 seconds left. Oh, 2 cups left.
So she has a minute long?
Yep. Oh,
It's a
there we go.
minute now. I don't know what cups I have open.
10 seconds. It's gonna be close.
This one and this one. Yeah. The middle one and the left one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's alright.
Anybody else want to try?
I'm gonna try. Keep these two. I'm gonna try.
Well, now you know. Okay, good try, River.
Can I try? Or do you
You
want
got it.
other
Okay,
people
here's
to
over.
try first?
No, that's not true. Knock it off. Okay.
Someone else can try and then someone will video for me.
There you go.
Second contestant. I will
Tyler, that's enough. Pay attention up
You'll
here.
film for me.
All right.
Here we go.
On your mark. Get set. Go. Whoa, we're in and out.
Oh.
That's one.
Nice. You got in the cup that went in and out. Apparently your cups really like in and out food.
2.
Nice. You should bounce back at you. Angle issues be like.
Oh, that was so close. 3. She got 3.
Woo. There's 6 cups. It's done.
Oh, go.
Your cups really like in and out food.
Oh, that was out. Oh, that's close.
Oh my god. What is this? Sit down. Okay, sit. Why don't you guys not surround her?
Oh, she hit herself in the face.
Come on, Abby.
Okay.
What's the time say on there?
She got 30 seconds.
Uh-oh.
30 left?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that is the end of the stage.
Better than what Sarah had. You got it?
Oh, that was close.
10 seconds.
It's gonna be close.
Come on, Abby.
Oh,
Nice.
wrong cup.
Oh, I didn't see that. Still nice.
5, 4, 3, 2.
That's alright.
Good try.
Good job, Abby.
It's hard though.
Ariana, I'll film for you. I'll film you. Okay, but I can go last.
There's a one ball there in that chair there.
Alright. Who's our next contestant? I'll go next. Next up,
On your mark.
third contestant, Ariana.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
It's harder than it looks, bro.
You gotta figure
You
out.
might want to move the balls.
Oh, that was going in.
Ooh, kind of.
1. Oh. 2.
30
3.
seconds.
You're halfway and halfway. Oh,
Nice.
good. You to go. Oh, that sucked. Sorry.
20 seconds.
Oops. Oh, that was
10
so close.
seconds. 7, 6, 5,
Wrong cup.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. High five. Good job. Alright. Make sure, like, you can sit right here like I did, so that you can see me bouncing and still see the top. Oh my god, okay. I filmed so that you can see me bouncing and...
Ariana. Who's been filming
On your mark.
the whole start of the video?
Get set. Go.
Oh, gotta get a feel for it. They don't bounce. Until you whack them hard.
1.
Oh. That's just bouncing them back to myself. Ooh, close. This is hard.
The other ball sabotaged.
It's a lot harder than it looks like.
Can she get all of them in, or at least?
How do you know when you haven't done it?
There it is. Get 2. Oh, that was almost bad. 3.
Yes, Ariana.
Now to roll.
Not on that side. Not on this side. Go on that side. It doesn't like to go on that side.
4. Oh, that was so close enough. You
Come
had
on, Ariana.
5. She got 5.
Got it.
Give me close.
One more. Come on, Ariana.
You do it.
For me.
No, miss.
How long do I have? Closest so far.
There it is. All right, well
Only
done.
winner. Oh,
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Well done.
Ow.
Okay, back.
Back to your worksheets. Thank you for playing. You can stack them all up for me if you want, and then get back to your worksheets. Okay. Don't play with them, just stack them up. All right. Look at the part that has the little man, little men. On the left-hand side here, we have 2 things left to do. The little man on the left-hand side is 1. You got...
You don't have any more games?
No, we're done with the games. That was all the games. I told you, it was the last game. Okay.
That's crazy.
A lot of games. We played a lot of games. We had a lot of fun. Okay. So in the head of the man, you're going to put a number. Okay? Well, you don't really have to put the number. If you already put smiley faces in there or drew something there, that's fine. You don't have to do it. Okay? All right. So look at your books at the top. Genesis, Malachi, Psalms, Judges, right? And across there, if you wrote something significant about the name of the book, you put the number 1. So in their faces. Okay?
In your face.
Just scan the page and look and see if you wrote anything significant about the name of the book on any of those 4 things. And if so, you put the number 1. Okay? If you wrote something about where in God's story does it fit, where in God's story does it fit, you put the number 5.
Where do we put it again?
In their faces, in their heads.
Okay, but like which head?
Any head you want. Any of their heads. Not complicated. The goal is to fill up the heads. Fill all the heads. So far you'd have 2 possible. If you wrote something about who wrote it and why, put the number 6.
What if I'm putting them out of order?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't feel like it.
Absolutely irrelevant. The goal is to fill the heads. That's the whole
I have to
goal.
put it over this
If you wrote something about who is the hero of the story, put 4. If you wrote something about, and everyone should have this one, how many letters in the name of the book, put 10. All right, does anybody have them all filled yet? We have just enough, I think. No.
I have all of them.
No, we don't. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4. No, we don't have enough. You shouldn't have enough yet. You should have 6 of 8 at most right now.
There's 3 left.
Okay. What is a conflict in the book? The number 3. So at most you should have 7 heads filled right now. If you got, it's like bingo. If the next one, if you get it, then you're the first one to have all 8 filled. Okay. If you wrote something about a random verse in the book, considering the 4 longest and the 4 other words, write 8. Does anybody have all 8 filled with that? Aria does.
Can you
Okay.
repeat that?
A random verse in the book, consider the 4 longest and 4 other words.
Yeah. So 4.
It was 8. That was number 8.
Okay.
Okay, so Aria has all 8 heads filled. Does anybody else have all 8 heads filled? All right, several. All right, so all of you have all 8 heads filled. Can say bingo.
Bingo.
Okay, fine. All right.
I think I didn't feel ready. I think maybe one from the beginning.
Okay. So now you're looking at the flags.
2.
What?
What color 2?
2. Yes.
What was 2?
Oh, 2 was first or last. Did I see in the book? We didn't actually do that one.
Oh. So we just
Any
did it
first
then?
or last of anything.
So then
But we
just
didn't
did
have
it?
that question.
Okay.
No. The numbers
What was
don't
the
matter.
question before the last question?
Where you put them in the heads don't matter. It's just, did you get 8 numbers? That's all that matters.
What's the question before the last question you told us?
A random verse in the book. Consider the 4 longest and 4 other words. How many letters in the name? I'm reading them all again. Who's the hero in the story was 4. Conflict in the book was 3. Random fact I know from this book was 7. Who wrote it and why was 6. Where in God's story does this fit was 5. Right? Okay. On the verses now. So you got the flags. Okay? See, there are 6 flags. Again, does not matter what numbers you put in the flags. The goal is to fill all 6 flags. All right? The first one we didn't use. Didn't use that one. Who is talking and to whom? So if you have that, you can put into any one of the flags the number 2. Is there a happy or sad feeling? The number 3. We're almost done. What is the big idea? The number 6. So at most, you should be able to have 3 flags filled right now. Is there a body part mentioned? The number 9. No, that's probably mommy. Thank you. Okay, so at most, you should have 4 flags filled right now. When should I do this? The number 8. You should have 5 flags if you've got them all. If I do this, what happens? The number 7. Now, all right, we got a bingo. All right, very good. Okay. Okay. Now, the boxes on the right-hand side that are the only thing left on your page, that, and it says bonuses at the bottom. Okay? In those boxes, we're out of time, but in those boxes, you can write anything that you took out of it. What should I do? Application means what should I do? Out of what we did, everything that we studied, everything we looked at, what did you get out of it? And you put it in the box. If you put 4 things in the box, then you can mark all 4 bonus boxes and you have completed the entire page. If you only put 1 thing, you can only mark 1 bonus box, and so on. What did you get out of it? What should you do? Put that in the box.
How do we mark it?
Put a smiley face or a cross or some symbol. Your favorite emoji, something like that. As long as it's polite. This is garbage. Is that garbage? Okay, so if you marked all 4 of your bonuses, you have sufficiently completed a lesson on meditation. Remember that when you are doing meditation, you need not write anything down. Now, if God leads you, like you're doing it, and God says, hey, write that down, then write it down, of course. But when you're meditating, you do not have to write any of it. You could do that whole thing, everything that we just did, without writing anything down, and you'd be meditating. So we just basically had a lot of fun. Also, the games did have a point to them. Does everybody know what a hummingbird is?
Yes.
Do you know what a hummingbird does?
Yeah. It has like nectar, and it also is a passive bird and can also fly backwards.
How many times a day do you think a hummingbird collects nectar?
It hums.
Just give us a guess. 100 or more, right? So we had games going on. We also had a lesson of meditation going on. On a given day, you're going to have meals going on. You're going to have your job. You're going to have clean up your house. Someone's going to call you. All kinds of things going on, right? But we just demonstrated that you can have other things going on and have fun or work or do whatever you have to do and still come back to meditation. Okay? So think of your meditation sometimes like a hummingbird. You're getting the nectar, right? And then the phone rings. Just because the phone rang doesn't mean you have to stop. You say you take care of that. If you have to take care of it, take care of it. And then you can go back and do what you were doing. Okay? Or all throughout the day. All throughout the day, you can think anytime you want. You probably know the names of at least a dozen books of the Bible without actually having any verses. You hopefully might be more. You could learn a lot more, right? You could know almost all the names. And you could think about anything you can think about those books. Even though you might not know the verses memorized, you can think about the books and meditate on the books. Right? Or you could think about a parable. Maybe you know the story of how Jesus said, there's the mustard seed and it's very small, and plant in the garden, it grows great big, and all the animals shelter in it, right? Here. And so you could just think about that and meditate on that. Anytime you're in the doctor's office, anytime you're in the car, whatever, you do not have to turn on your cell phone. There is a whole spiritual realm
but it's going on around you all the time, and you can meditate on